Hello. Sometimes Canadian federalism is tricky, though interesting, and is producing results that are counterintuitive. And one of those situations is the situation when you want to change your name while not residing in Canada, even being a Canadian citizen. The point is that if you are not residing in one of the provinces in Canada, then you are not within the jurisdiction of any of those provinces. And the provinces, provincial governments, provincial parliaments, are those empowered to legislate about the name change. The federal government cannot change your name. The federal government only can take the information of the name validly changed from the authority that could do that legally and then register it in your passport, if you're an immigrant, in your immigration certificate, and so on and so on. Citizenship certificate, immigration documents. So let's say you're residing for many years somewhere abroad in, I don't know, Europe, like Monaco, Germany, Portugal, India, Philippines, Australia, Argentina, wherever, Israel. And for whatever reason you want to change your name in Canada because you're a Canadian citizen and probably you're expecting to return one day back to Canada. So what should you do? Because you cannot apply directly to the federal government. You cannot go to the embassy. Well, you can go, but there will be no use of that. You cannot apply in the province of your origin because provinces usually have their rules to establish residency, and if you did not reside there for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, depending on the province, 12 months in Quebec, before you apply for name change, and if there are some like particular circumstances that would still help you to establish your residency, then any of Canadian provinces or territories has no right, no powers to change your name. The solution is tricky. You have to validly change your name at the place of your actual residence and domicile in another country. And then bring that document of valid name change to the federal authorities of Canada. But what happens if in that country, for whatever reason, they either cannot change a name for a non-citizen, let's say you're not a citizen there, or they require some particular formalities, for example, some proof that you cannot do it in Canada or with Canadian authorities. Well, in the first case, that will be difficult. In the second situation, at least you can contact a Canadian lawyer and obtain a legal opinion describing the situation with all the proper citations, of course, the decisions of the Supreme Court, the Canadian constitutional laws, and so on and so on, so that the foreign authorities would see that, okay, in the situation, they have authority to change your name. But if they refuse, and you necessarily want to change your name in Canada, then the only way for you will be to return and reside for a particular period of time in one of the provinces and then apply there. As I said in the beginning, sometimes it's counterintuitive. Thank you, and have a nice day.